There is sand on my back. There is sand and shells, and I'm remembering what it was like to belong to a church when I belonged nowhere. That was in another century. I'm remembering what it was like in the 20th century, in the 19th century, when Europe literally saw the world as a board game. Of course, I was still dead then, and my privileges were soft and useful. When I walked by, legless, other spirits would murmur at my gleaming liver, my purple heart, my kidney like a cut flower. Once you've seen one, you have to see all the other ones. When I was undead, walking around but not alive, before the Monroe Doctrine, when what was being done in Afghanistan was very, very clear, like trying to murder a cheetah to hold against your face, to stop a Russian river you dreamed when you couldn't fall asleep would overflow and flood the car. You had already stolen and were constantly painting and standing off VIN numbers of and parking it in the strip of land that is neither the United States or Mexico. But the cheetah keeps on not dying, and you keep on just mangling it further until all your troops have to walk back from Kabul to India, except all the European soldiers you used are now dead. I was just lying in the attic then, listening to songs rising from the floor of the East India Company when they declared the Queen of Victoria not only the monarch of England, but also Empress of India to compete with the Emperor of Russia in the realm of titles. It was so dumb that at that time, I believed that I was a spiritual person and an artist and would never concern myself with worldly matters. And people would leave me alone, like as if I was a baby genius and all my brothers were in the mafia telling me to stay in school. Now I have been long since born. And when I read about history, it feels familiar to me. Far away, like all the wars that have been going on since we were in college. Close, like deja vu. Like I never knew that, but it all makes sense now. History is a light show. History is our medium, is carbon. Oh, isolate hand, you taste like all these Republican presidents. Like someone here is counting the dying. Like all these kids get killed in the name of your people. Someone is noting that, and we are not alone with ourselves. There is sand on my back. There are shells and a whole beach. I am imagining just hanging around outside a mosque and saying Assalamu alaikum to all the women around and wondering if they will take me in.